Good morning and welcome back to my channel. There's a reason why if you polled backyard gardeners and even commercial gardeners, their favorite plant or fruit to grow would be tomatoes. Fresh vegetables are never better than when they're harvested right out of your own backyard. Juicy tomatoes are without doubt my most favorite vegetable to have. I didn't know until recently, however, that they come in two different families, determinate and indeterminate. Which one's better to grow? I'm going to tell you why I like the determinate tomato better. Determinate tomatoes like these are really good for folks like me that are small space gardeners and are limited on space. Determinate tomatoes get on an average about 2 to 4 feet tall, and you don't have to prune as often, maybe once or twice during the growing season, and you don't have to remove all the suckers that indeterminate tomatoes put out. Basically, you leave the plant alone and it grows to its maximum height. All your fruit ripens pretty much around the same time, and then it dies. For those of us that like to do canning, this is great because you need a lot of fruit when you get ready to can your tomatoes, and what better way to have them all at one time. Another reason I like determinate tomatoes is that I don't have to stake them as much. If you've been following my channel for a while, you knew that when I grew my tomatoes last year and the year before that, I had various tomato cages all over the place. And while I did my best to vine or to control the vines, they became very unsightly, and because they grew it everywhere, that led to disease and bugs. So I decided to do the string trellising method on some of them, and while that was better, it was still difficult to control. So I went to the determinate tomatoes, and while I do have these staked somewhat, they're not all over the place, and they are much easier to manage. Okay, here I have a little pruning to do, so I'm just going to cut off the leaves that are close to the bottom or the soil, since those will be the ones to get disease more. Now, believe it or not, this is the first time that I've done any pruning on these three plants. These three variety of determinate tomatoes, since I planted them. And they were started from seed on January 10th. And I put them into their pots maybe around the 1st of February or so. And they're doing well. As a matter of fact, in addition to having the flowers, I also have one little tomato here starting to grow. The variety that I have, this is the Galahad, this is the Celebrity Plus, and this is I'm sorry, this is the Celebrity Plus, and this one is the Defiant. Perhaps my favorite reason for growing the Determinate tomatoes is that all of them are going to come in at one time, and then the plant is going to die back. I'm going to remove the plants and put in more plants in their place. So while I live in zone 10 and I already have a long growing season, I can grow many different types of or varieties of tomatoes during the growing season. Okay, what you're looking at are some of the seeds that I have started. On my far left, the white area here, these are black-eyed peas that I started from store-bought seeds. They're going to be replacing the plants that I currently have in my green stock. And if you look to over here, this side, you'll see 4 different types of tomatoes. These are all determinate, and when they get big enough and the other ones that I have shown you have run their course, I'm going to plant these. So it's up to you to decide which type of tomato you like to grow. For me personally, I think I'm going to grow predominantly Determinate tomatoes, mainly because being a small space gardener, space is a premium, and I like the fact that during my growing season I can grow 3 or 4 different types of tomatoes, whereas previously it would take a long time for the Indeterminate tomatoes to grow and then sit fruit and then for me to harvest it. So I hope you found this a little informative and to make an informed decision. If you like the channel, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. My channel is growing, and as you can tell, I can grow a lot of vegetables by myself, but I can't grow the channel without your help. If you like the content, go ahead and share it, leave me a comment, and I'll reply back to you. If you are interested in any of the seeds or products that I used in the video, go ahead and head over to my Amazon storefront or my website. The links are listed in the comment section of this video. Remember, even in small spaces such as mine, you can grow a great amount of food for yourself and your family. Until next time, stay strong, stay blessed, and grow, grow, grow.